Hello music lovers, welcome to my channel. My name's Caesar Pink.
Let your mama down. Let your mama down. Let your mama down. Baby, please.
Today we're here with dancer and artist and choreographer Dina Spanner. And before we get started, all the proceeds from this channel are donated to the Arete Living Arts Foundation. Our mission is to create art and support artists whose work inspires personal, political, or spiritual awakening. So please like and subscribe. It really helps us build our channel. And if you would like to support us further, you can join our Patreon page or make a tax-deductible donation via PayPal. It's all in the links below. So today we're going to listen to a song called Frankenstein by the Edgar Winter Group, and I'm pretty sure that Dina hasn't heard this song, and particularly the live performance of it is amazing. Have you ever even heard the name Edgar Winter Group?
I don't think so.
Now, what's amazing about this song on one level is that this was a huge top 40 hit. It's the kind of thing you would never hear on top 40 radio now, or probably even get made by a record company at this point. But Edgar Winter, he's an albino from Texas, and he had a brother who's an amazing blues guitar player who was also an albino. Now, the story I heard him tell is the brother was older, and Edgar wanted to play in his brother's band. Edgar played saxophone, and the brother said, I don't want to have saxophone in every song, so you can't be in the band. So he went and learned keyboards, came back and said, okay, I can play keyboards, can I be in the band? But as you'll see, he's an incredibly talented guy. I actually saw him in concert maybe 7-8 years ago, and this video is from maybe early to mid 70s, and so he's an elderly man, but he was still doing it. It was amazing. But let's go ahead and watch Frankenstein live on some TV. Stop there for a minute. First, can you imagine this being on top 40 radio and being a big hit?
It's hard to imagine.
Yeah.
Well, I did this is definitely the song Fish covers, and I know it's called Frankenstein, but I have no idea. I never went back to look and see who originally did the song, and what's funny is there's 4 members of this band,
1, 2, 3. I think 4. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's also the same amount of band members in Fish. So it's kind of funny that I didn't correlate the two there.
And one thing, the guitar player, he just died a few months ago. His name is Ricky Derringer, and he had a stellar career. He had like a huge hit. I bet you might have heard. It's called "Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo."
Oh, yeah, of course.
Rock and roll. Yeah, he originally wrote that while he was in this band, and they recorded it. But then when he went solo, he re-recorded it, and that's when he had a big hit.
I think that was my ringback tone.
Oh, wow.
Flip phone.
The other thing as a musician, I think when I hear that riff, dun, 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 I'm going to write something that catchy and that,
Right.
dirty sounding.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's go on. And as we watch this, all of these different parts and things that happened were in the single that was played on the radio, which when you see it, you'll understand why that's so weird. Kind of incredible, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know, that watching this, another thing I think is probably 90% of the songs we hear, and especially hit songs, are structured verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. It's done with. I don't know what the structure is of this thing, but it goes through so many evolutions and different parts.
The saxophone was incredible. And then I just love like the back and forth between the two of them drumming.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that he was going to go back and start drumming back then.
Yeah.
And then like the bass line comes back in, it's just so like dance party vibes.
Now, do you know how Fish did this? Did they do it like this, or did they have their own take on it?
Yeah, I mean, they've performed it several different times throughout the years, so each time is slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Let's check it out. It still has some interesting weirdness. This movement could be my biggest part. And I think Anchor still has the long hair. He must be 80 or something. I don't know.
It's so cool. Like, the name of this song, we all know this character, and the experimentation they're doing,
Mad scientist.
Perfect. It's just perfect.
Yeah. Well, I feel joy when I hear that, just because of the freedom and the creativity and the freedom to be that creative and still make money, which
9 minutes on the radio.
I think it was down to like 7, but still that's long for radio.
Yes.
I mean, I'd love to hear a little of this between Sabrina Carpenter or whatever. I don't even know who the pop
Yeah, good
stars
luck
are.
with that.
Yeah. But, well, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. And those of you out there, we hope to see you again. Thank you.